Hey guys, welcome back. It's Eric, free NBA Daily Bets. Sorry about not getting the podcast out last night. I had some personal stuff pop up, but I am ready to rock and roll. So, just a quick recap on Monday, I lost like 7 units, I think it was. The Bucks won but did not cover. That's always fun. Not really, but that's okay. We're on plus 27 units on the year. So if you're betting $100 for every play that I release, you are up $2,700. So it's really good. Looking to continue to keep winning today. I like the games today. And let's get right into it. So the first game, sorry, excuse me, guys. First game is the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Boston Celtics. This is really good. This is like best game of the year so far, in my opinion. Cleveland Cavaliers are undefeated. Isaac Okoro, uh, Levert, Okoro, Levert, and Merrill are all questionable for the Cavaliers, and that's considerable. You need Okoro and you need Levert to play. Those two are really key. One starter and one bench guy. Like those are really two key guys right there for the Cavaliers. Like you really need those two guys to play. Sam Merrill, he's just a bench guy. I mean, I like Sam Merrill, like, but he's not like moving the needle for me. And then Dean Wade is out for the Cavaliers. For the Celtics, it's just Peyton Pritchard. He's questionable for today. This is also a first of a back-to-back for the Cavaliers. They play Wednesday against New Orleans, but again, that's not like a huge game for them. They could care less. They're all geared up for this one. And again, today is an NBA Cup day. So what that means is like this is the new in-season tournament for the NBA. The winner of this gets $1 million per player. So each player gets $1 million, and then the runner-ups get $500,000. So this is a really, really big deal. Cleveland's 1-0. Boston is 0-1 in their group stage. So it's this is like, I mean, and then also Cleveland's undefeated, right? Cleveland's 15-0 and Boston's the defending champs. Like this is an amazing game. This is a really, really freaking good game. So if Boston wins this game, obviously they snap the undefeated streak for Cleveland, so they want to do that. And then also, if they beat them here, then they put themselves back in the running to make the NBA Cup knockout stage. So with all that said, um, I am on Boston already. I released it last night at Twitter. Follow me at Twitter at Easy Money Wins for all my official plays. It's a 4 unit play. It's one of my highest rated plays at -4.5. I think the line's like -5, -5.5 now for the Celtics. Let's see what it's at. And then, yeah, it's at 5.5. And then the over-under's at 235.5 right now. I just bet over 236. It's just a 2.5 unit play. And the reason is because last game Cleveland ran up the score against the Chicago Bulls. And I mean, you could think of this game two ways. You could think of it like, hey, that there's going to be intensity because they want to snap the 15-0 record of the Cleveland Cavaliers, the NBA Cup game, but the tiebreaker is still the tiebreaker, and both these teams can score in bunches. And yeah, I mean, just as simple as that. Both teams can shoot the lights out. I think if any team's down like 15, I think starters will still be out there. Like if any team's down 20 points in the fourth quarter, I think the starters will be out there for each team, like all the way into the end of the game, just trying to score points. So that's what happened last game against the Cavaliers, and I could see that happening here as well. So I'm also on first quarter, first half for Boston for the Celtics. I'm on Celtics. I think it's -1.5, and Celtics -3 or 2.5. I forget. Just check my Twitter, guys. And that's where I keep it all. And I'm transparent. I have the Google Excel sheet link in there as well, so you can track all my plays. I got nothing to hide, guys. All right, sorry, excuse me, guys. I'm like battling someone. Next game, Charlotte Hornets at the Brooklyn Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is probable for the Nets. Zaire Williams is probable for the Nets. Nick Claxton is out. He'll be out probably for another week. They don't play until Friday at Philly, so they have no back-to-back here. Rest is plenty. They're in a really good spot, the Nets are. They've lost 5 out of their last 6 games, but they've all lost to really good teams, and the Knicks, the Celtics, and Cavaliers. So it's not like the Nets have been losing to just anybody, everybody. So, and they've been playing them close. They should have won a couple of those games, honestly. So the Hornets, Trey Mann is questionable. Definitely want him to go if you like the Hornets. No new injuries otherwise. Miles Bridges is back. They're at home Thursday against Detroit. So no back to back for them either. So this game is, it's right where it's a good matchup too, honestly. But I'm on Brooklyn. I already bet it first quarter, first half, full game. I'm pretty sure this was -1.5 first quarter, -2.5 at the half, and then -3 for the whole game. And just 2.5 unit plays for for the Nets for that trifecta spot. Both teams are 0-1. They really don't have any good chance of making the NBA Group Cup knockout stage. So, but I still like the Nets to give a really good effort here. They've been able to beat the teams that they're supposed to beat this season, and they've been winning a lot of close games too. So they know how to win the close games. The Hornets have won a couple close games themselves, but just over the course of time, like I trust this Nets team at home more than I trust the Hornets team. With this short of a number, I definitely like the Nets to get it done, guys. The over under is at 222, and I kind of like that. I don't know. It could go under. I don't know. It's a toss up to me, guys. I lean over just because it's the NBA Cup and the tiebreakers and all that stuff, and both teams are probably going to try to score, but I really can't call that. I don't know, guys. Like, honestly, 222 with the Hornets and the Nets, especially the Nets at home playing really good defense. I could see it easily going under, and I could see the Hornets not giving a damn about this game or like over exceeding and shooting really well, and then not playing defense, and then the Nets scoring. So it's a toss up for me on that over under 222. Okay, next game. Have the Denver Nuggets at the Memphis Grizzlies. Zach Edey, he's out. He's got some ankle issue going on. Marcus Smart, he is questionable with an illness. Other than that, and then John Morant's still out, obviously, too. But other than that, Memphis is fairly healthy. A lot of the guys that have been playing are playing. Jaren Jackson Jr. is still there. This is the first of a back-to-back for them. They're at home Wednesday against the 76ers. It's an out-of-conference game. So, not like the biggest worry in the world for them. Denver is all healthy except for Aaron Gordon. He's out, obviously, still. And then Jokic is questionable, still with a personal matter. So, I mean, gosh, is Jokic going to play? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. That line's at -4. I think that's just more of the books trying to protect themselves just in case Jokic doesn't come back. Because when Jokic was out last week, sorry, this is the second game. These teams literally just played on Saturday night or Sunday night, whatever it was, and Memphis took care of them. They won by like 20 for like start to finish. I was on Memphis, really good cash there. So, but yeah, once the news was out that officially Jokic didn't play, the line went from like -2 to -6. So I do like Memphis here again. Man, I wish Zach Edey was playing because Edey's been giving them good minutes. He's been giving them really good minutes, but I still lean Memphis here. Um, Obviously, if Jokic plays, then it's all back. Sorry, excuse me, guys. If Jokic plays, then I'm definitely looking Denver. Definitely, for sure. But it'd be close, guys. It'd be close. Memphis at home. Memphis at home is a good team, and then just Memphis in general is scrappy, and all their bench plays well. So yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I'm definitely gonna wait to see the Jokic news. If Jokic is out, line jumps to -6 again. I mean, gosh, Denver. It's just a matter of like, yeah, Denver has championship aspirations. And they're gonna play hard, but just the talent, like Christian Braun and Peyton Strother, and I mean, like those guys, like they're not better than like Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard and like I mean Memphis and Santi Aldama, like they're not scaring anybody. Like I'd rather have Santi Aldama than Peyton Strother. So like it's not good. So and it's an NBA Cup game. Memphis is 0-1 Oh, and so is Denver. Denver's 0-1 because they lost to the Pelicans without Jokic on Friday night, last Friday. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I lean Memphis there. I can only look over 226 because Memphis plays at a fast pace, too. And I think Denver's going to try to play. Well, not. I know they're going to try to play better, but I think that will equate to a little bit more scoring for Denver. I do like that to get over 226. Okay, next game we have the New Orleans Pelicans at the Dallas Mavericks. Pelicans are 1-0 in the NBA Cup. Dallas Mavericks are 0-1 in the NBA Cup. Sorry, just a quick look on that total for the. Oh, it's up to 227 now. The total for the Denver and Memphis. Sorry, I was looking at my last night's numbers. So yeah, Pelicans, Mavs. Pelicans still have a ton of guys out. Jose Alvarado, CJ McCollum. I mean, literally everybody, guys. I mean, this is what they have left. I mean, basically, right? I mean, well, no, I mean, I'll say who's out. So no Zion Williamson, no Herb Jones, no CJ McCollum, no DeJounte Murray, no Jose Alvarado. Like literally, they got Missy, the new rookie center. Still got Brandon Ingram. They got Brandon Boston Jr. And off the top of my head, I can't even. Oh, they got Javonte Green, and I don't know, guys. Like it's not looking great. Even though they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup, they're probably going to be preaching that today. Like, hey, we're 1-0. We got something to play for. This is big. Like, let's go get it. Like, they're going to get outclassed here. The Mavs are 0-1 in the NBA Cup. They still have a chance. I mean, even though if you're 0-1, like a team like the Mavs, like you go on a run, win the next three, score a ton of points, get all the tiebreakers, you have a very good shot of making the NBA Cup knockout stage. So this is a big game for the Mavs. They're at home. Everyone looks good to go. Luka's questionable with his knee. I don't care if Luka plays or if he doesn't play. I can only look the Dallas Mavericks. They showed up well the last two games, winning and covering against the Spurs, and then also winning and covering as an underdog on Sunday against the Thunder. And I was on them without Luka. I didn't care if Luka played. I love that he did not play because we got more line value on the Mavericks. So, yeah. Let me see the scheduling spots. New Orleans is at Cleveland, so they do have to travel to Cleveland after this game. The Pelicans do, so that's also not good. And then let's see about Dallas. Dallas, I didn't write where they're playing next. Sorry, guys. I can look real quick. Let me see. See, Dallas is at Denver on Friday, so they have a lot of good rest here. So this is only a Dallas spot for me. I am going to be on them full. Like I haven't released it yet, but I'm about to because I literally just talked it out loud right here with you guys, and I'm like, Dallas is going to blow them out, man. Dallas is going to blow them the heck out. They are, guys. They are. I mean, team total over, like, and trust me, like this doesn't come from like somebody that like just totally writing off the Pelicans. Like, if you know me, I've been betting the Pelicans. I've been on this podcast talking about the Pelicans. Like, I like the Pelicans, okay, in spots, but this just ain't the spot, guys. This is not the spot. I mean, seriously, they are at Cleveland on Wednesday, so they have to fly out after this game. The Mavericks are fully healthy with a little bit of momentum. They want to win this game. Like, yeah, the Mavericks are going to smoke them tonight. I feel very good about that. I will be betting that very shortly. Okay, next game. Oklahoma City at San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio has Wembenyama as doubtful. They're Thursday back at home against Utah, so no back-to-back for them. They're off two losses. It's the Spurs right now, guys. I mean, it just is what it is. Oklahoma City, they will be without Isaiah Joe, the new starting shooting guard who's been on the bench, basically took Josh Giddey's place. They're Wednesday, so this is the first of a back-to-back for Oklahoma City, but they're playing Portland tomorrow. So it's not a look-ahead spot at all. No one's worried about playing Portland, even though Portland's won like 3 straight, I think it is. But still, Oklahoma City's not worried about that. They're 1-0 in this tournament. They're still a young team. They want to win this tournament. They want to make it to the knockout stage. They're going to give it all they got in this game. I expect them to win. I I don't know if cover. I do lean them to cover -9.5, but I don't feel amazing about it. Oh, sorry. The over under for the Mavericks is 222. I lean over. I'm leaning over on all these games today, pretty much, guys, because the NBA Cup, like these teams are really like they understand the tiebreakers more this year, and I think they're looking to run up the score. So over under for the Thunder and the Spurs is also 222.5, and I can only look over there. The only thing is that the Spurs play slower. Well, they played fast against the Lakers. I don't know if that was on purpose or that Lakers just, they gave more, um, they play with pace, play less defense than the Thunder do. Thunder do like playing defense because, like, the first overall tiebreaker is margin of victory. So, like, if you're winning each game by 16 and you only score 100, you're going to win the first tiebreaker. The second tiebreaker is points scored. So it's not necessarily just run up the score. It's really you just want to cover the spread. Or not cover, I mean, well, yeah, cover the spread, but like you want to win by margin, essentially. So I can only look Oklahoma City here. I can only look them first quarter, first half, full game, and then their team total over. I can only look that. But, with the Spurs, like they have Chris Paul, they have Harrison Barnes, like they have veteran guys there that, know how to play in big games. I just don't think there's enough there, but I think they're scrappy and I could see them covering the spread. I'm probably not going to get there with the Thunder just because I do respect the Spurs to give a really good effort tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna I'll probably pass on that game. If anything, I'll probably take over 222.5, or I will take the Thunder team total over like 116.5. Okay, last game. We have the Utah Jazz at the Los Angeles Lakers. Rui Hachimura is questionable. Anthony Davis is probable. Bronny James, son of LeBron James, he's doubtful. Throw him on the injury report, even though he doesn't have a chance to play really at all. Lakers are on a 5-game win streak right now. Ever since JJ Redick got mad at the press conference and benched D'Angelo Russell, they're 5-0. They play Thursday at home against Orlando, so no back-to-back spot for the Lakers. Very solid, focused spot for them. The Jazz are at San Antonio Thursday, like I just mentioned, and they have Walker Kessler out. So, no back-to-back for the Jazz either. And Lakers are 1-0. They have not lost a game in the, what's it called? The NBA Cup, like, ever since its inception. They have not lost at all. They're, like, perfect 8-0. They won it last year, so they definitely want to win it again. They are competitive and care about this stuff. So, Utah's 0-1. They don't care, but guess what? They got shooters. And guess who doesn't want to play defense and wants to run up the score? The Lakers. So I can only look over 234.5 as the total. I'm probably going to bet that. Not probably, I am going to bet that because I do trust the Jazz to score and I do trust the Lakers to not give a damn about defense. And I do like the Lakers. Let's see what that spread's up to now. -11, -10.5, -11. Yeah, I like that. I'm fine with that. Well, actually, I don't know, guys. I really think that over is a better way to go because the Jazz are scrappy, and I could see them hanging in this game. I really could. I think that over 234.5 is good money. I think that's going to cash for sure. Just because the Lakers are going to try to score a lot for the tiebreaker stuff, and then, them playing great defense, I don't know necessarily, but I do know the Jazz are going to, but, they're not just like last year, like the Pistons and just the Wizards this year, like they're a bunch of guys that can shoot somewhat well, but like they don't really care what happens in the game. Like the Jazz care. Like they got players on there that actually care. NBA veterans, good NBA players actually care about the game. So I do lean Jazz +11. Probably not going to get there with them. I might. I don't know. I might, guys. I love betting the Jazz. If you know me, I love betting the Utah Jazz. So hold the phone. Hold the phone on that. I might get there with them, but yeah. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, Lakers team total over. Yeah, that's all. That's all. The only way I can look there. So That's the podcast. Sorry I did not get it out earlier. I should be good for tomorrow to get it out on time. So that way, if you guys are like listening to it on your way to work and all that stuff, it'll be available for you. So yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on all the social media at Easy Money Wins. And let's cash tickets tonight. Let's win some money, guys. Let's go.